I wanted to ask you about your ayahuasca trip because I know you went down to, was it Brazil or what was
Mexico.
it? Mexico.
Yeah.
And how was that? Were you in like an actual like forest or how did that go down?
Yeah, middle of the forest. It was actually one of my agency clients at the time invited me like 6 months before. It was like an invitation only sort of place.
And what year was this?
It was actually 2019/2020.
Okay.
I was basically in a ceremony going into 2020.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy time to go.
It was Mexico and I was in ceremony and maybe we were like an hour and a half or no, 2 hours in or something. And I could hear crack, you know,
Wow.
like I could hear the far distance. I could hear like fireworks going off and stuff like that. So yeah, 2019/2020. Yeah.
And what was that experience like?
Oh man, it's such a long conversation. I have a YouTube video on it, but like some of the highlights was playing with my son. I don't have a son, by the way.
Wow.
But I played. It was weird. I actually I was me playing with my son, but then I was also weirdly my son at the same time, looking at me as a father.
You were your son too?
Yeah, like I experienced it through the eyes of my son, and then basically
Jeez.
my son basically just that sort of re-sparked like basically my son reminded me, look, no matter what happens in life, never lose your childlike spirit. Because I think 2019 was probably the year that I was the most callous. Like I was the most like, even my friends and like my girlfriend were like, they're like, when you speak to me, you don't, or when I speak to you, you don't, I can tell you're looking at me, but you're not looking at me, you're looking behind me. Like you're thinking about something totally, like you're not there. Like that was the year that was probably the most autistic, so I think, probably that's why that came about. There's a whole host of things that I took from it, but it's one of those where, look, if you need a little bit of direction in your life, look, I did LSD for the first time when I was 15.
Damn, that's early.
Bro, I did everything super, like I grew up super, super quick in all areas of my life. So I did LSD for the first time when I was 15. So, I was very used to psychedelics and all that sort of stuff. But I haven't done psychedelics in, maybe like 10 months or something. But like the last time I did psychedelics was like it was a bunch of us. We were on a yacht and it was a little bit more of like a fun experience.
Yeah.
But the last time I seriously did psychedelics for like introspection was, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half ago. Like I think psychedelics is one of those things if you're kind of like need some direction in life, if you don't know what the next step is, it makes sense. If you know what the next step is, you don't need anything coming in and changing your course of action. If you already have a clear plan of what your next few steps are and you don't feel lost in life. Right. And I'm at a point in life where like, I know what the next few steps are. I'm not, I don't need psychedelics to, give me some of the answers or help me come to some of the conclusions.